Hey, yo, how'd you go? This is Gary Gannon yet again, loving life. Um, so very exciting this video. I decided to sit on the floor and I've got paper headings. So this is what I believe the genius of Gary Gannon believe makes a good short film. And we're going to start off. Ready for it? Dialogue. What? You probably can't even read that. Damn. Anyway, dialogue. Um, for me, a short film's a lot harder when it comes to dialogue because you have to. I think the quality of writing has to be exceptional. You have to convey your genre and characters, stories, and the narrative in 5 minutes of a script. I think it's the most important part. I think it has to be sort of very to the character. If your character has accent, not an accident, an accent, then that needs to be addressed in the dialogue, and that's very important. I think it should be simple, though I don't think it should be over complex. The moment you overcomplicate things, it just the audience sort of lose track, and it has to be to the point. There can't be a never-ending. There's no time for it. So I think it should be simple. I think it should be very expressive of the genre. If it's a comedy, you need to have made your first joke within the first 10 seconds. Like, it needs to be straight to the point, and you need to be like making people laugh all the time. Like, it's got to be boom, boom, boom. Narrative. You're loving reading them backwards. Narrative. I think it should be extremely simple. There shouldn't be anything too difficult for the audience to grasp. It should be very easy to understand, like Miranda July, how to make a button. Simple. It's just about buttons. The other film, what is that? It's just about two people sitting on a bench talking about a sparrow. Very, very simple. No over dramatic storyline, no thing that you've got to wait to find out. It's just got to be easy, because then you're allowed to go in detail. If you overcomplicate things, you're just going to find out simple things about. You have to just, if you choose something simple, then you've got 5 minutes to go into detail about it. If you choose more than one narrative, you're going to have to go into loads, and then you don't have time to really get into depth with it. Locations, 1 or 2. Again, you need simple but stylish. This is what I think makes a good short film. Simple and stylish. Just don't. If you use one location, then people become aware of it and they adapt to it, and they identify with it, and then they just feel the surroundings. They get it. The audience understand, and they become a lot more comfortable when watching. I've gone over the time limit. Character development. You need to. I suggest have 2 to 3 characters maximum, and you need to be able to understand all of those characters. That's why they have to be sort of, in a way, very stereotypical, and you should be able to know them actually within half of the short film, and then towards the end is when you just get to really know the narrative and follow their story. But you really need to have some understanding of these characters. Themes in the film, I just think it should be to the genre. If it's romantic, you need to just have love. If it's a comedy, you need to have humour in it. I definitely feel like there has to be enigma. There has to be something to find out. So almost a quest in a way. There has to be some form of development. Otherwise, there's no narrative. Cinematography. I think it should be simple. What else am I going to say? No sort of dramatic 007 shots. Just simple handheld medium shots. Close-ups, because that way you're sort of just displaying it to the audience and the audience can keep up with you and they're engaged in the story. I think the most important thing for a short film is the story, because you don't have time to over dramatic with special effects and all of that. You've just got to tell a story. And if you watch a lot of the short films I watch, the ones I love are the ones where I love the story and I love the creativity and you know, the simple ones, because by being simple, you're being creative. You get to be more inventive, and that's what I think makes a good short film. And I hope mine are just as good as theirs.